Last week, Kawasaki announced a whole bunch of new colour schemes for the upcoming model year, with 6 of their bikes receiving a facelift. So in today's video, we're going to look through all of these new paint jobs and see which ones look the best, as well as take a peek at the trailer that Kawasaki just uploaded to YouTube for 6 brand new bikes for 2021. But before we get started, if you're new here and you want to see all of the latest new bike news for next year, then please do remember to hit subscribe. So firstly, let's start with their middleweight twins, which includes the Z650, Ninja 650 and Versys 650. All of these bikes were updated for 2020 with a Euro 5 compliant engine, TFT dash with phone connectivity, LED lighting and revised bodywork, so it's no surprise that it's just fresh paint for this year. The Z650 is their naked offering, which competes with the likes of the Honda CB650R, Yamaha MT-07 and Suzuki SV650. For 2021, it'll be available in a white finish with a green trellis frame and green wheels. There's another similar scheme but with black paintwork, and lastly a completely blacked out stealthy model. The white and green would be my pick of the bunch. To me, it really has the look of a more substantial bike like the Z900. The more sporty, fully fed Ninja 650 also comes in an all-black version for 2021, which has a little bit of the look of an H2 at the front end. There's another black scheme with some white panels, but my pick of these bikes would be the white, black and green with red accents, which really gives it that Kawasaki racing team look that warrants the logo on the tank. Despite the frame and engine still having a decent amount in common, this bike has really come a long way in terms of looks since it was first introduced as the ER6F back in 2006. Also updated is their road-focused middleweight adventure offering, the Versys 650, which comes in either green and black, white and black with blue accents, or silver and black with red accents. The first one would be the one I'd choose, because what's the point in buying a Kawasaki if it isn't at least a little bit green? Powered by the same 650cc parallel twin, albeit with a different tune for more low-end grunt, is Kawasaki's middleweight cruiser, the Vulcan S, which also gets new paint for 2021. There's the obligatory blacked out model, a slightly more colourful blue ebony with blue rim tape, but the most popping has to be the red, black and grey, with flashes of red on the rims and the rear shock. I've never ridden the Vulcan personally, but I owned an ER6M back when I started this channel, which shares pretty much the same engine that powers all of the 4 bikes that we've looked at so far, and to be honest, it's hard to imagine it in a cruiser because it likes to be revved a bit. One for me to try out in the future, I reckon. Kawasaki have also updated a couple of their bigger bikes away from the twins, starting with their inline 4 powered 125 horsepower sports naked, the Z900. It'll be available in black with a red frame and red wheels, black with a green frame and green rim tape, or white with a green frame and fully green wheels. Much like with the Z650, it's this one that does it for me. A performance edition of the Z900 will again be available, which includes a smoked screen, gel tank pad, colour-coded seat cover, and most importantly, an Akrapovic exhaust with carbon heat shield. Kawasaki's Ninja 1000 SX Sports Tourer will also come in a few versions. Firstly, the Performance Edition, which includes the same smoke screen, gel tank pad, colour match seat cover, and Akrapovic exhaust options, as well as a set of frame sliders. There's a Touring Edition, which includes colour-coded 28-litre panniers, an extended screen for better wind protection, and a sat-nav mount. A Performance Touring Edition includes all of the above from both packages, plus heated grips. There are 3 colour options for 2021, which are black and green, black and red, and black and black. Somewhat subdued compared to some of the options on their other bikes, but the black and green looks tastefully done to me. So those are the colour updates in the Kawasaki range for next year, but that's not all we can expect. Kawasaki recently posted the following teaser on their Canadian YouTube channel. So that's 6 new bikes for next year, with what looks like 3 off-road bikes judging by the stance of the cover and the spoke wheels, and 3 road bikes as well. There'll be 2 virtual launch events, one next week and the other later in November. I'll be covering as many of the new bike releases as I can, which come thick and fast at this time of year. So if you're new here and you want to keep up to date with the latest motorcycle news, hit subscribe and I'll catch you in the next video.